Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Reginald Fingerbottom, formerly known as Shrady. I am suffering currently from losing too much in the Go Battle League, and I am coping by changing my identity. So I hope you guys are okay with that. Let's get into what we're going to be talking about today. This guy over here, which, already did a video on him on the first day when Premier Cup came out. Nobody seemed to like that video, but I don't care. It's a cool Pokemon. I'm using him again. So let's take a look at the team. We've got Machamp in the lead with Counter, Rock Slide, and Cross Chop. And then we've got Charizard with Fire Spin, Blast Burn, and Dragon Claw. And then good old Shadow Gary with Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail, and Crunch. So this team is good, but suffers a lot from Gallade leads, Charmer leads, Venusaur leads. So not a perfect team for sure, but since all these Pokemon are so squishy, it does make the battles go by pretty quickly. So these are still some cool battles. I don't know, I had fun with them. So we get a good lead here. Obviously they're going to switch into Charizard. Machamp still beats Charizard because these Rock Slides would KO. So we're going to go ahead and bait with Cross Chop and then probably switch out into our Shadow Gyarados. Okay, we do get a shield, and it was actually a CMP tie. This is a Dragon Claw, so unfortunately past Dr. Reginald Fingerbottom had to shield a Dragon Claw. That's not too great. We're going to go for this Aqua Tail. This would probably KO or get the last shield. Let's see what happens. And then we're sitting here thinking like, oh, we can survive a Blast Burn, right? Well, yeah, technically, yes. But do you want to take that much damage? No, you definitely don't. Because now you're going to get a Dragon Claw. So definitely probably should have invested the shield there. Because now we're going to get in, and then they're going to aggressively switch into the Venusaur to farm us down. Which is, good for them, but also we've got a Charizard, so this is fine, because now they're locked in here. This Sludge Bomb will do about 50% of our health, but we are going to be able to, let's see, we're going to count their Vine Whips, and then we're going to throw the Blast Burn right before they get to another Sludge Bomb. It takes 7 Vine Whips to get to a Sludge Bomb, and this Blast Burn will for sure KO. Dragon Claw would have came close, but if it didn't KO, then we'd have to eat another Sludge Bomb. We're going to switch out immediately because we're expecting this Empoleon to come back in, and then we're going to throw this Cross Chop. This will do a whole lot of damage, and let's see if we're able to counter down. Okay, the Charizard comes back in, but we're going to go for this Cross Chop. It is resisted, but we will be able to take it out just because it is so low. Also, Machamp has a very heavy, very high attack stat, and then we're going to be able to counter down this Empoleon before they get to a Drill Peck. So, good game, but as you'll see, I think this team might do better with maybe a change to one of the Pokemon, just so you have more coverage for matchups like this. So let's see how past Dr. Reginald Fingerbottom handles this. Gonna stay in, so that's probably the best thing you can do, but the thing is they beat us to the Frenzy Plant, and this Frenzy Plant would pretty much KO, so we're gonna have to go for a Rock Slide here. Probably could have gone for the Cross Chop bait, but we're not expecting a shield. They actually do shield, which is surprising. And then we're going to take a Frenzy Plant here. We're probably just going to let it go down. I mean, we got a shield out of that, so it wasn't, a horrible, horrible loss. But now we're going to come in with Charizard and start farming down. They actually switch out, and we're okay with that. We have 2 Pokemon that can handle Obstagoon. Obstagoon is going to do resisted damage with the fighting type moves, the counter, and it will be neutral damage with the Night Slash. And then we're going to just do fully neutral damage with all these moves from Shadow Gyarados here. Aqua Tail is the more energy efficient move. I've heard a lot of people say that Crunch is, and that is not true. Aqua Tail gets stab on it, and that's pretty much the only reason it's better. Probably should have shielded that, because now we're actually going to go down. But now, ooh, we hit the Dragon Claw too. Let's see, did we hit the Dragon Claw? We can tank a Night Slash easy. Did we hit the Dragon Claw? Okay, we didn't. Perfect. They're going to come in with Gyarados. This is over. There's nothing we can do here. They still have a shield, and then we're going to have to use one of these shields here. Probably should go for a Dragon Claw. I mean, we do have 2 Blast Burns, but yeah, this is like, if they didn't shield that, then maybe we would have had a chance. But even if they did shield it, they would just shield the next one. So, GG. They win with all 3 Pokemon still alive. So, as you can see, suffers from Venusaur leads, Gallade leads, Charmer leads. There's been some other ones. And this game has seriously been ruining my sanity lately. I was running this team right here, and I went in for a set of 5 battles, right? And 4 of the battles, I ran into Charmer leads. 2 Clefables, 1 Gardevoir, and then 1 Togekiss. I won 1 battle. Yeah, I won 1 and 4. So, you know, I didn't believe there was an algorithm, but what the hell was that about? You know what I mean? Because we can't switch out into Gyarados, because Gyarados also does double resisted damage with the Dragon Breaths. I'm going to stop complaining now. Let's go back to the match here. So we're going to throw this Cross Chop into this Magnezone. Why in the hell are they staying in here? Nobody knows. Probably they're going to throw a Wild Charge and then bail. It's a mirror shot. Okay, that's kind of bad. But we did do a lot of damage, so they're going to switch out into the Venusaur. We're going to counter that with our Charizard. One of the problems with running some of the starters on your team is that you can get hard countered so easily. Like say you're running Swampert, Charizard, and Venusaur, you almost have to win the lead in order to win the game. So it's pretty rough. So we were counting their Vine Whips. I think we could have got another Fire Spin in there, but that's okay. We gotta hope that this. I think it would have been better to not throw the charge move here, because it would kind of force them to use the Hydro Cannon. Because now that we've thrown the Dragon Claw, they're just farming up so much energy here. They're gonna get to 2 Hydro Cannons and then take us out with 1 of them. So we're getting off another Dragon Claw there. We're going to let this go, obviously. We can come in with our Shadow Gyarados. And Shadow Gyarados is going to resist the Hydro Cannons, but they're still going to do a lot of damage. Because Gyarados is pretty squishy, especially the Shadow form. So we're going to eat 1 of these. Maybe shield it in case it's a Sludge Wave. Okay, we're going to shield. Smart move. And then they're going to switch out into their Magnezone. And then we're going to come back in with the Machamp. Maybe they forgot we had a Machamp. I'm not sure. We're going to throw this Cross Chop. They probably will shield it and then take us out with a Wild Charge. But that's fine, because even though Gyarados is going to take 2 times super effective damage from the Sparks, we should be able to farm them down with Dragon Breath because their defense has fallen times 2. And then we're going to go for the Crunch here just to be safe to take out this Swampert. And it does, so interesting plays there. I think the most fun part about that match was farming down a Magnezone with a Gyarados. That was good times, feels real good. Yeah, we're definitely, we were at like 2490, and then we did the triple poison team, and, well, here we are back at 2400. So this is an interesting lead here. We're going to resist the Megahorn, but everything else is going to be neutral, unless they've got Aerial Ace. They are shielding. We built up to the Rock Slide and through the Cross Chop. Rock Slide would also be neutral. It is an Aerial Ace, so that's not great, but we are going to beat them to Cross Chops here, so we're just going to go straight for the Cross Chop this time. Because we think they're going to shield so they can get to another Aerial Ace. And then we're thinking about catching a move, but we don't know how many counters it takes to get to an Aerial Ace. That is probably something that Dr. Reginald Fingerbottom should figure out. We're going to shield and then counter down, so we end up winning the lead. We do spend both of our shields, but we get 2 in return. In comes Snorlax. They don't have a response to this Machamp. What is in the back? If they're coming in with a Snorlax, we're going to be able to get off 2 of these Cross Chops before we go down. And I normally would say switch out after the second Cross Chop, but these counters actually do a good amount, so we might as well stay in just to get more damage off. Even though the Snorlax does have energy, we're going to come in with our Gyarados probably, and then farm down. We will have to eat 1 Body Slam, but that's no big deal considering we just took out 2 other Pokemon almost with our Machamp alone. In comes Lapras. Their whole team is weak to Machamp, but that's okay. Alright, so Charizard can survive a Surf here. But Blast Burn's going to hurt real bad because Lapras is a water and ice type, so it's going to take neutral damage from the fire type moves. And as you'll see, we're going to get to this Blast Burn here, and then the Lapras makes a mistake and tries to farm us down with Ice Shard. As you'll see, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And maybe they were trying to throw the Surf there and we won CMP. I wasn't like perfect on the counting, especially because it's sped up, but either way, we're able to take out the Lapras, and then Snorlax comes in to lick us down, but that's okay. We've still got a Shadow Gary with half health, so we're able to take the match there. Once again, it feels pretty good, man, but God, I wish I could win more games. I can just keep getting hard countered at every turn. Okay, let's see. We got a Gallade here. Okay, this is a terrible lead. We have to get out of here, but we can't really switch into our Charizard because they're just going to switch out. So we're going to switch into our Gyarados and hope that they switch out. A Leaf Blade would probably KO because it will be neutral damage. So we're going to shield because we kind of have to, and then they're going to come in with a Venusaur, and then we're going to just get off this Crunch. It's going to be some chip damage against the Venusaur here. And They actually shield it, so interesting call. Not sure why they wanted to shield it. Looks like they're farming up a whole lot of energy here, so we're going to go in with our Charizard and start farming down and probably end up shielding a Sludge Bomb. I don't know if I recommend shielding the Sludge Bomb, but I'm pretty sure that's what I end up doing. Because we're going to keep the health on this Charizard in order to take care of that Gallade down the line. Because Gallade's charge moves will be resisted against the Charizard, but close combat still does a lot of damage. They've got a Melodic. This is game over. We should have gone for the Blast Burn there because they're definitely not going to shield. Melodic is pretty tanky. They definitely don't shield. We're going to switch into our Machamp, but then all of a sudden the Gallade's going to come back out and just erase us from the planet. All of our charge moves and fast moves are resisted against this Gallade, and they are doing super effective damage with the confusions. As you can see, my health just chunking away. Didn't think I could get to the rock slide, so we're going to go for another cross chop here. Let's see if they throw a charge move. They do not, and we simultaneously KO. So we're still gonna lose, but hey, we took out the Gallade. So good job, past Dr. Reginald Fingerbottom. You did something. And then obviously they're gonna shield this and then just throw Surf, and that will be GG. Good night. Thank you, Charizard, but you didn't do much. All right, was that the last battle there? Let's see. That was the last battle. So we go 3-2. We are just masters of this game. Obviously, we are ranked #1 on the leaderboards right now. I know you guys, you're probably going to think I'm lying, but yeah, #1. Dr. Reginald Fingerbottom, go look it up. #1 on the leaderboards. So I'm going crazy, as you can see. So how are you guys coping with loss when it comes to Go Battle League? Because Dr. Reginald Fingerbottom, he's doing just fine, you know. So if you guys have any more teams to recommend to me so I can lose even more sanity, go ahead and throw those in the comments, and I will do it for you. All right, take it easy.